Good day there to you in Rhinet land. April 27th, 2025. New moon update. It's a new supermoon. We're entering a supermoon phase, which I didn't realize at the time, but this is the last full moon of this sort of pre-planned cycle, and we're ending with a supermoon, which is cool. Kart golf. The bunny's alive. You can now drive around, collect eggs on your golf cart, and give them to the bunny. And when you give the bunny an egg, each egg will unlock a certain line, a certain unique line of dialogue that the bunny will say.
Shortest path to the hole is between your ears.
It's nice. It's synchronized the motion capture with the facial, the video. It's actually a video running on the texture of the face to get that expression. And he's doing a little smoking. I did a little animated particle system.
If you don't know your target, how's your ball supposed to?
To have the smoking actually in sync and play back with the lines. So the bunny's working. There's tweaks, there's fixes galore, but it's there. I'm pretty happy about that. And I've been starting to shape up the beta framework for kart golf, trying to just sort of coalesce into shape the scope, the requirements, what's nice to have, what's needed, what's not needed for the kart golf beta. So my thoughts so far for the beta, which is a little ways away, but the thoughts for the beta coming up will be not a little ways, but in June. 3 different carts that you can earn, and each cart has a 6-tier power-up cycle. So, you slowly get faster, more powerful, slightly different handling as you play. So it gives a little bit of progression system. 3 main NPCs being the marshal, the greenskeeper, and the groundhog, who kind of dynamically live and interact in the world amongst themselves, and you can either help them or ignore them or whatever you like, but they're kind of there to populate the world. That little bunny character can live as a place to return Easter eggs if I want bottle content for little vignettes that I can add in.
It's usually best to just let the club swing you.
And essentially just a 4-hole course that you can play, and 2 different playing modes. One mode where you drive into a larger ball and you hit the ball almost like that car soccer game that exists, but in a golf context. You drive and hit the ball and bounce the ball eventually into a hole. And then another mode where you drive up to your ball and you actually rotate your chair or stand up depending on what's comfortable. But you hit with like a putter, you hit the ball with a little putter club, and there's a little ramp that you can adjust for how vertical it's going to send your ball. And you don't have to worry about lie angles and stuff and the subtleties of the club. It's just always a putt. But that ramp that it flings off of is how you're going to be hitting your golf shots. So there's 2 ways to be golfing on the same 4-hole course that's just sort of dynamically populated with these 3, technically 4 NPCs, I suppose. And additionally, there should be some other fauna around. I definitely want to make a blue jay animal, bird, creature that sort of dynamically flies around, but there's a few other slots that I want to make some different animals to inhabit this space, and that's going to be a poll that opens up. So time is right if you want to start participating in the Rhinet world and shape the future of kart golf. Then as little as $1 a month. If you want to get your sign involved and have a little fancy dot, you can for a little bit more, but little as $1 a month, you can be a Rhinet member and be able to have a voice in these polls where you're going to decide what are the initial animals or creatures that are going to go into the game. So next, you may realize I've been talking a lot about kart golf. Best Intentions has not gotten any love lately. This week I'll be doing a revamp on it so that the use on mobile device will be a lot smoother and look a lot nicer. Looking forward to doing that, but cart golf, I've really been honed in and trying to get that pushed through and actualized, whereas I feel Best Intentions is it exists. It needs tweaking and fixing and experimentation, but yeah, it's going to get some love this week. And the Tachyon, I'm hoping to get it any day now. It's the end of April, so hopefully that will come. It's a pretty reputable company, and they haven't said that there's major delays or anything, so it should show up soon. And I need it because I've seeded the lawn and fending off squirrels, fending off birds. Gonna have some skunks rooting back there soon, so we're gonna need something back there to defend the lawn. And I still think it's kind of a fun space to experiment with something like this, little microcontroller and some way of deterring animals, like an advanced scarecrow or something. I don't even know. Yeah, leading up, we've got the super moon is coming, so we'll have a quarter moon update and then the full moon, the super moon, last one of this cycle. Hopefully get things packaged up on Cart Golf in a way that feels like it's an easy, logical next step to this beta framework that I've mentioned. And I'm really looking forward to it. I really am. I feel good about the progress. Slow, steady progress. Not a ton of roadblocks, not a ton of just like brick walls. You know, there's going to be problems, there's going to be bugs, there's going to be things, but I feel that there's been a slow, steady pace forward in everything I've been trying to do, which when you're developing, it's rare. So it feels really nice to have that. And then finally, for this new moon update, I wanted to share something a little bit more personal. I mentioned on here a few times about how my sweet little doggy Logan has passed a month ago today. And there's definitely one major learning that I've taken, one major growing insight, whatever you want to frame it. And essentially, it's in realizing my own feelings for Logan after he's passed, my own love for him, my own sort of sense of connection to him, and how that emotion, that feeling, those thoughts, that whatever it is, it's up to me. It's up to me. It's up to how I want to feel. If I want to feel the same love for him as I did while he was here, I can. If I want to feel that his essence is here and he's still connected and I can still give him love, if he's maybe not able to reciprocate in a physical fashion, that's fine. I can decide my end of things. And there's a broader implication in life of all of these expectations, limitations, and blind spots that we have, and they're sort of put on us by other people's expectations, society, yada yada, all this, but truly realizing how you feel about anything, how you feel, the emotions that you feel, the depth, the type, what they are. So many people were so quick to put the reasoning for that feeling onto something else, onto somebody else. And truly, the only reasoning, the only responsibility, the only effect of that factor behind why you feel how you feel, it's because you decide it. It's hard sometimes to decide to feel better, or to decide to feel deeper love, or decide to feel joy instead of fear. Any of those things. It can be hard, but it is always a decision, and it's always just between these two little ears. So it's an interesting perspective shift, and definitely a lesson that I'm thankful for Logan for teaching me. That's all for today. Thanks very much for following along with Rynet, and I really look forward to the next 2 updates and beyond. So stay tuned, and see you in the polls, see you in the comments, and hopefully see you in Cart Golf soon. Ciao.